What's up, everyone? Thanks for tuning in to my channel. My name's Art. Now walk with me. Today, I wanted to do a unboxing and review of the Transformers Bumblebee Studio Series number 18 Deluxe Class. Bumblebee is a member of the Autobots, of course. A group of sentient, self-configuring, modular, extraterrestrial robotic life forms. That's a lot to say, but awesome to know. A subgroup was the GoBots, which I didn't know Transformers were partners with these guys. I thought that the GoBots were knockoff of the Transformers and were cheap and easy to transform, but that's what happens when you pick up a book and read. You learn something. Hooray for books. All right. And off the jump, the box art looks pretty good. Again, Deluxe Class, Studio Series, 22 moves to open them, give or take. Bumblebee's function, espionage, director, spy, and a scout. And he also had a few mottos. And I wanted to share a couple of them with you guys, if you don't mind. Let's see. To know others, you must know yourself first. True, 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 true indeed. Another quote, the least likely can be the most dangerous. And I agree. When the quiet people, you got to look out for. And my favorite is data is power. And I totally agree with that 100%. Knowledge is power. That's how I learned how to paint and to draw. So never set limits on yourself. And with that said, let's get into Bumblebee. All right, now that I have Bumblebee off the box and up on the turntable, I wanted to give y'all a 360 view of him. I really think Bumblebee is an awesome Transformer to have in my collection. And if you guys don't have him, you need to get him. He is really awesome. And with that said, I want to get him off the turntable and I want to give you guys a up close and personal look at Bumblebee. Yes. This is a nice addition to my collection. I like the paint scheme they decided to go with for Bumblebee. It's not metallic, would have really been over the top if they did, but they didn't. Let's see. I like how, again, they got 3 different colors, black, silver, and yellow up against each other. That just makes me feel good when I can see paint used the way it should be to highlight and bring things to life. And then I forgot about this wheel too. The hubcap is a grayish color too, and it's awesome. And let's see, let's get a look at his back. His back looks pretty cool. I think it looks like wings, actually. It looks pretty cool. I like it. Now I'm going to get Bumblebee back up on this turntable. And I want to get a measurement to see how tall he is. Okay, I say he's about 5 inches tall. Bumblebee is about 5 inches tall. Okay, and now that we went over a little bit of detail, and I want to go over some articulation now. Now, off the jump, Bumblebee, he seems like his joints are all pegs. His head is on a peg, ball peg. So is his arms, and so is his legs on a ball peg. And there isn't really any swivel as far as like at the tricep, bicep, or at his thigh. Neither, but I think it's cool anyway. He can kick up about that much. Karate chop. karate kick pretty far. And he can get a 90-degree angle on his knee. And I think that is the same for his elbow. He can get a good 90-degree angle, and it swivels at the base of his arm, a 360. And that's pretty good for a transformer. You need it to transform. And his head, it's got some pretty good movement, some good articulation. And let's see, I think some lower waist swivel is always good. Yeah, I think so. Oh, and I meant to go over his ankles too. He's got a little bit of an ankle pivot or a rocker. I don't know, it hinges forward that much and back about that much. And he needs his ankles again to transform into a car. I'm gonna get him back on the turntable, and I wanted to show you the backdrop that it came with. I really like it. I think it's really cool. It's a garage. That's awesome. Us as men, we love to be in a garage, and what better way you can bring that into your house and onto your display behind Bumblebee. That is awesome. Next, I want to go over his accessories, and then I'll transform him. Now, this is a gun, and it plugs into his right arm. It looks pretty cool, but he can't wear it while he's in car mode. And here's another accessory that Bumblebee came with, a blade. And it looks pretty cool, two-tone metallic yellow. I should have gave him this color yellow on his whole body. But, and the blade again is a metallic silver, and I think it looks really awesome. And then he came with a face, and I think that's pretty cool. His face comes off, and he can put on his battle mask, and it's got a couple of peg holes on the back, so that's how you interchange it when you interchange it. I think that's awesome. It really is awesome. Okay, I think what we have next is transformation, and I think I'm going to transform him from a bot, of course, to a beetle, and I want to change him back into a robot. I'm going to try to do that for you guys. Here, let's see, in a timely fashion. Hopefully this works out and goes as planned. But I love Transformers. I do. I can't express it enough, and really haven't expressed it a lot, much at all, because G.I. Joe has really been on my mind. Lately it's been, oh, his wrist popped off, but it's fine. I think it's pegged. He's there you go. Easy peasy. And actually, since it came off, but that's how. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking and let me transform them. Boom. And you have to excuse my family; they like to make noise. Okay, I'm gonna go on and do his legs. Sometimes his legs can be a little bit tricky for me, but boom. Okay. Heel, and this goes like so. Okay, that's one leg. I'm gonna try to get a second leg. All right, I noticed with the Transformers, it's just being able to have patience. Let's see. And if you don't have patience, then it can be difficult to transform your Transformers. But all right. Oh, it's his toe. Let me get his toe. Okay. Come here, Bumblebee. Okay, and then like so. And, okay. Okay, I think that's about right so far. You know, again, Transformers, they're pretty much shell formers, so That's what you got to do. You got to figure out how to get them in there within their shell. Okay, let's see. Maybe I should have took this down first. Okay. There we go. Should have got that down first. All right. Boom. All right. Now let's see here. I think they want to turn his lower body around. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Separate. Then shift. Okay. There's some pegs on the side of his leg. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of finagling to get them to line up right. Okay, that's one door. Okay, almost. Bear with me. Okay. Shift again. Oh, there goes wrist again. Let me get that. Sorry about that. Okay, but you see the gist of it. And sometimes, again, they come off the pegs, and that's how I know that they don't have any metal pieces for the joints, and that's kind of cool. Except the major points of articulation, there are metal rods so that you won't break it, to help it keep firm. Okay. Okay. Get the doors back on. Okay. I think that's about it. And it's not going to be like crispy lines, you know. It is a transformer, and again, let's see. I can get it a little bit better. There he is. There he is. We got Bumblebee. I think he's pretty good. He's pretty cool. Again, you know, the lines are not going to be, you know, solid, no lines. You're going to have that. And even in an automobile, you have those lines. You got to have some breakage. Not literally breakage, but some lines where, you know, it shows that it looks realistic. And I think that's cool. Okay, yeah, and a few more of my thoughts. I really think the Transformers is cool. You know, I don't know if you've been, but me and my family, we first got together when I first met my wife. You know, we went to Universal Studios, and the 3D ride, it was awesome. It really was. Bumblebee, he disembodies Ravage while Evac escapes from the Decepticon attack on the Nest headquarters. Towards the end of the ride, Bumblebee saves Evac from falling off a building after Evac kills Megatron with an Allspark shard. That ride is really awesome. I love Universal Studios, and I would love to go back sometime soon. But that was one of my favorite rides. And I got a lot of paraphernalia too from Transformers ride from Universal Studios. I thought it was really awesome. So I think I should transform him back. I think he looks pretty good again. You know, sometimes the pegs, just joints might come off, but you know, no worries. It's not broken. Could be a little bit more solid right there. Okay, I think I'm gonna transform him back into a robot for y'all, and then I'll call it. But I love Transformers, and I think that's what I'm going to continue to do, is go over, start reviewing some of my Transformers, and it did have some instructions, and I think they are pretty good. If you look over them a few times, it is pretty bold, and it's self-explanatory where you should start. So, you know, again, if you don't have the patience like a Rubik's Cube, you know, to figure it out, then it's always good to know that there are instructions. So no worries. No worries at all. Okay, now let me transform him back into a robot like this. There. His legs. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do his legs. Okay, just gotta go back. Okay, you see that? I'm shifting his leg, or his part of his leg over. That's to make him longer again. And then I have to pull his ankle, straighten out his ankle. Then let's see, shift that down. Okay, I think that's his leg. Okay, now we work with this other leg. Boom. Shift back over his ankle. Okay, I think those are his legs. Those are his legs. Now I can do, let's see, his hand or his arms. And my hands I got big hands, but I try not to break it, because I do have big hands, but okay. Okay. Let's see. I try to remember my steps. The moves I took to transform him are the same moves I want to do backwards to get him back into a robot. I think this is where I'm going now. Okay. Okay. I think that's it. Okay, turn his arms around. Yeah. Oh, that's Bumblebee. That's Bumblebee. Let me see if I can get him in a pose. That's a nice looking, halfway decent pose. All right, guys, that's Bumblebee. I hope you enjoyed this review and unboxing. In closing, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. And if you're new, hit the subscribe button, like, and share. And on that note, I'll walk with you later. Bye.